Hi, everyone, and welcome back. You're joining us here with TeacherGoals Tech Talks Live at FETC. My name is Alaina Clark. I'm joined by my co-host, Heather Brown. We have two guests from Kai's Education. We're joined by Nikki Thompson and Mike Fuller. Thank you guys so much for joining us. I'm really excited. I'm really excited to learn more about Kai's Education because, to be honest, I really don't know a ton about you guys. But if you guys want to drop any comments in the chat, let us know that you can hear us okay and where you're joining us from, that'd be great. But to get started, could you guys just tell us a little bit about Kai's Education?
Yeah, of course. It's hard to say a little bit because there's just so much.
There
is, as you know. So yeah, we're from Kai's Education. We sort of focus, we've got two main products, our KaiBot and Kai's Plan. And we're excited. There's just what we love about KaiBot in particular, it's really based on that cross-curricular activities. Obviously we're coding, but we've got our add-ons of literacy, math. We've got our new math in action program, which is amazing. We've just launched actually down here our new Dragon of Disengagement, as Heather knows all about, which is super exciting with our social and emotional learning. But yeah, it's great.
And I think we have like a little guest here.
Yes, we do.
So if you guys show us a little bit about that.
KaiBot comes everywhere with us.
Yes, that's good though.
Yeah,
I bet you can't lose them.
Yes.
But so Heather, I found out about Kai's Education because, well, I find out a lot of stuff because of Heather. I get introduced to a lot of people. I find out a lot about great companies because of her. So why don't you share a little bit about what you love about Kai's Education?
Okay, so just a little bit.
I mean,
I could take over their booth.
You really could.
I could. So I love using the KaiBots in my classroom, and also when I push into our elementary rooms, because it's just such an amazing way to teach coding to these kids. And like I gave an example yesterday, I had a session about the KaiBots, and I gave the example that kindergarten is starting to learn about subtraction. Actually, they probably just did it today, but they hadn't done it yet. And so I actually used the KaiBot to teach how subtraction works, so let me back up for a moment. So with the KaiBot, it comes with like magnet tiles, but the magnet tiles are numbered. And so essentially I made a number line with these tiles. And so I could put the KaiBot on like a number 6, and they had to figure out, if you go backwards 2, what number would you end on? And so that was teaching them basic subtraction. And I'll tell you what, kindergartners love robots. That's going to stick with them a whole lot better than just a number line on a worksheet. And they were so excited about it. They were so engaged. It was absolutely amazing. And a lot of times teachers will use the KaiBots like in small groups. So they might have one group using the KaiBot while they're teaching another group. And then along with the KaiBots, they have Kainundrum. Which is and Kainundrum Light.
I love the names.
I
love the names.
It's easy for me to remember. And the great thing about these is if you only have like 2 or 3 robots and you just have too many students for that amount of robots, they can be doing the coding online. And then they also see the connection from the physical to the computer-based as well.
Well, talking about like the whole math sort of example. So we are super excited about a success story that we're just talking about now at FETC. So we've got a pilot program with Durango School District where we're in K through 5, all their elementary schools, and it's math lessons, math in action, aligned with what they're learning in the classroom. Even the kindergarten teachers and the first graders, they're saying kids that aren't interested in math love KaiBot, and they're learning and retaining all of this. So we've got those success stories and many others at our booth. So
And I think it's exciting. Like, I often say to teachers when I've worked with them, like, I would love to go back to school and learn maths this way. Like, how fun, you know? And like you said, it's just so engaging. It's nice to be able to offer something that's screen-free, that you can, you know, tap along with your cards and then move on to the next levels. It's like that nice scaffolding approach where you can just have one robot that does so much.
It really does.
And you know, it's seeing their faces light up. There's nothing better than
No.
it.
And
Nothing better.
another thing I love is with a lot of these robots, you have to buy like an annual subscription.
Not us.
No.
No,
Yeah.
no, no.
All you have to do
No.
is sign up.
Yeah.
And
That's
then you have
nice.
all of
That's
the
usually
resources.
a barrier. Yeah.
Yes, then
Yeah.
you have all the resources, and they have a whole library with lessons, and they're constantly adding to it.
Yeah, definitely. And we love connecting with teachers. We love helping with extra training and sharing stories. And yeah, we've got many great teachers like yourself that have created their own lessons and helped share them back to for other teachers to learn and use. It's an amazing little platform. We're super proud and excited to bring it to FETC. It's been great.
It is very, very wonderful. Now, I primarily use KaiBot because I teach kindergarten through 5th grade, but there is another one for
Yes, of
upper
course.
grades.
I gotta hold this thing while we're
Oh,
talking
this is
so
the
people can
KaiBot.
see it. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna hold it up. So you
Yeah.
can see it.
And so there's actually a little screen right here,
Mm-hmm.
and like you can have it show different emotions.
Oh, yes.
And it's amazing. And
Yeah.
it has the little bumps so you can add Legos and things on the top. I love them.
They're
Yeah,
so
and
great.
totally screen optional. So you
Yes.
don't need an iPad
Yeah.
or a phone but you can.
Yes.
Yeah, of
So-
course. Yeah, they're great. And I love that, you know, we've got tiles, the magnetic tiles as you were speaking of, that go 1 all the way to 60. So you can get the students creating their own little mazes with them. You can put the magnetic tiles on them so they can do like a maze or an escape room and things. It's
Fun.
lots of options to do lots of really exciting things. for the
Again, I
students.
could give you probably a million
Yeah.
examples.
We could
but-
sit here for hours.
That's the great thing though, is that like the examples of real teachers
Yeah.
using these things in their classroom.
Yeah,
Yes.
definitely.
Yes. So what about, is it Kai's Plan, right?
Well, we just changed the name to
Oh,
Kai Lab.
Kai
So
Lab,
have
oh my
rebranded,
goodness.
Yeah.
Very new.
Yes, yeah.
And that brings in AR, VR, kind of an extension of what we do with KaiBot. So
Yes.
just that next level.
Yeah.
So can you explain the AR VR part?
Yeah, so it's sort of for your middle to high school. It's all worked with, we've got different mats that you can. So we've got our Mars mat, we have a water cycle mat, Smart City.
Rescue Run.
Yeah, exactly. We've got an automated warehouse one. So the idea of it is to really get students working collaboratively on real life, real world sort of projects. So for example, like our warehouse one, it's sort of exactly how a warehouse would be. You've got your, you know,
Yeah.
all your different sections of it and how you'd work as a team to get those products out. One of the applications is actually the KaiBot factory, which is really cool. So they're building these little KaiBots and you've got to dispatch and you've got to work with all of it. So it gives students that taste of what it would be like in the workforce.
Yeah.
Then you've got that kind of virtual world of it all. You can get the meta quest. You can kind of really delve into all that exciting things with. We've also got Minecraft and Tinkercad, so they can create their own avatars and things in there and input it in. So you can kind of get that that sort of side of things as well for them to be creative.
And it brings in the whole Internet of Things
Yeah.
too. So mentioning, the Mars mat, there's oxygen sensors,
Yeah.
light sensors,
Yeah.
all those things that can be snapped into that students can begin to learn. And same way with like the automated warehouse. So
Again, there's so much to it.
I mean, I want to kind of like.
yeah.
Oh,
Hey,
there's
yeah,
more.
I know.
You ready for more?
Yeah.
Can you also share your, like, I'm trying to ask it without just saying it. Can you explain like the extension activities that you
Yes.
can purchase, like for
Yes.
math and reading and SEL?
So we do. We've got our latest baby that obviously Heather knows lots
Yes,
about.
I helped work on
She's
it.
got a very special connection to it. So with KaiBot, we do offer extension packs that go with it. So we've got a literacy and a math one that'll obviously, your KaiBot is coding on these mats. And obviously they're either math or literacy based sort of activities along the way. It's designed for your K to 3. So the questions are obviously varied from that. But we've got our latest one that we've brought here today, which is our Dragon of Disengagement.
Yeah, that sounds so
Brand
neat.
new.
It's brand new and it's exciting to have it here for FETC. But this one is a very special connection for Heather.
It is.
But it's all social emotional learning. So I have to say it's probably been my favorite along the way as well. We don't have favorites, but I do, but
I mean,
I do
we
secretly
all
love.
have favorites.
But it's been, the team have worked so hard, and it's great to see. It's all around sort of obviously your social emotional learning. So you've got your self-awareness, you've got your social awareness, your relationship building, etc. So all the questions are kind of related around those sort of sensitive areas for that kind of, grade 4 to 6, where you're in the playground and, someone tells you that they don't like your hobby that you love or whatever. It's all of those kind of common questions and things that children would be dealing with.
Yeah.
So it just helps to guide them in the right direction with that, all while having fun playing a game and defeating a big dragon at the end where they do a big coding challenge. It's amazing.
These coding challenges.
Oh my gosh.
When they sent me, I got to preview it before they actually printed it. And some of these coding challenges, I was like, thank goodness they have an answer key.
I agree. I have to say, I've definitely cheated my way through it sometimes.
Now, they have various levels. So don't think that they're all really hard. Some are easier than others, which is great for differentiation with your students.
Definitely. Definitely. We like to give those options because obviously not everyone's on the same page and things. So it's nice to give options with them. But yeah, it's definitely, we definitely want people to come by and have a look because it's definitely our
Speaking of that, can you guys, definitely want you guys to share where you guys are located and anyone that's actually here right now at FETC, where can they go check out and actually see these?
1407 is where we're at. So come by.
And we'll also be at the Mackin booth tomorrow morning at 10:40, as well as in the robotics lab makerspace at Center Court from 1 to 3 tomorrow. Then on Wednesday, we'll be at the STEM and Robotics Summit from 9 to 10. Showing our products. So.
Come have a play. There's no better way of learning and seeing about a product but getting your hands on it.
Yes, that's why yesterday I'm like, here's the robots, here's the tiles.
Exactly.
Well, I keep like now I'm like just like looking at it, this is so fun.
It is.
Well, like yesterday she was walking around and she's like, oh my, I just got a bunch of robots.
I had 5 robots plus the dragon of disengagement plus 20 magnets.
Yes,
like,
her backpack.
It's a workout. It's a workout.
Yeah, it was about 50 pounds.
It sure felt like it. It's like, thank goodness I don't have to carry that every day. I think the participants seemed to love it. It was very fun.
And I have to say, it's been great seeing, obviously, the teachers come by and their faces, even like when they see it and when they code it correctly and things, it's like, yes, I did it. Like, and even when it doesn't, that's probably one of my favorite things of KaiBot, is it's got a debugging effect. So if they go wrong in their code, it comes up with a little debugging prompt. Because that's how we learn, right? You learn through making mistakes. If we didn't make those mistakes, we wouldn't learn as much as we do. So it's nice that it prompts those students to be able to go back and figure it out and correct themselves. So it's exciting.
So outside of this conference, what is the best way for people to learn about the Kai's education, contact you guys?
Yeah, of course. So obviously our website, kaiseducation.com. You can either contact me or Mike, obviously, with Nikki at Kai's Education. We're happy. I love doing demos and showing people, getting out and kind of sharing information and sharing stories. That's all part of it, right?
Yeah, so our website and our learning portal too, people can go on and see the lessons. So that's just learn.kaiseducation.com. Then our website is kaiseducation.com.
Yeah.
So
they're always adding more lessons, like constantly. I saw the new Dragon of Disengagement lessons the other day.
I gotta like see this.
Yeah,
like,
you
I
do
gotta
need to
see
come
this.
here. It's amazing, and all the graphics. There's like an amazing little comic book that goes along with it.
Adorable.
So the idea with the comic book, it's all around little Marshy and Marsha. They go on a plane ride, but they're distracted by their phones, and they crash into this obviously big volcano, and they need to find each other. And obviously go along this journey to find out self-awareness and things along the way. Then at the end, they have this big dragon that they need to defeat, and it's a lot of fun. You'll love it.
Like, what kid doesn't want to like do that when they go to school for the day?
Exactly.
Like, if I knew I was like that was happening, they're like, I'm not missing that day.
Yeah, exactly.
And our counselor is excited to use this with me. Like, we're gonna partner up. And so I'm gonna teach her how to use it, so that way she doesn't need me there. And then she's
Exactly.
going to use it with her students as well.
Yeah,
Mm.
it's the perfect way of learning. Like I said before, I'd love to go back and
Yeah.
learn through playing games and having fun. Like, how cool.
Yeah.
And that's I think that's the best thing. The students don't realize they're actually learning things along the way, you know.
No, they think they're like kind of playing a game.
Yeah, they're engaged,
Yeah.
they're excited. It's wonderful. But we could gloat about it for days.
Yes, I know, that's why.
Well, you guys touched on some new stuff, but we are Teacher Goals.
Yes.
So I've been asking everyone, what is one goal Kai's Education has for this coming year?
I think I know for us, it's important to have coding and these things accessible for everyone. We don't want to leave anyone behind. We have options for your Braille coding cards.
Oh,
we
yes.
have different languages and
wow.
things.
Yeah.
I forgot to highlight that.
Yeah. So I think things like that is just making it accessible for everyone to use.
Yeah.
Where, you know, you don't want anyone left in the corner that can't play with the game. You want everyone to be, and I think that's always an important goal for
Yeah,
us.
and we like to underscore the strong teacher enablement. So
Yeah.
making it easy to implement in your
Yes.
classroom on day one.
Mhm.
Driving student engagement.
so
That's
important.
what we hear a lot from
Yeah.
teachers using it, and how that helps with learning retention
Mm-hmm.
with and aligns with the lessons and what they're learning in school. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, definitely. And I think it's important for us to we know that for teachers, there's so many things that you guys need to go through. So it's like important for us to make something that's easy, like with
Yeah.
our lesson portal and things, for it to just pick up and go so that you don't have to do too much of the legwork. That's what we're here for. So I think that's also always important for us so that it doesn't just live in a cupboard and you can just get it out all the time and love using it. That's what we want. So so we just want to support, and we love hearing feedback from teachers. We love working closely with them and just seeing how we can make things as best as we can so that you and the students love using the product.
Yes, and I have to say, of all the companies I use with different robots and everything, they are so responsive. Like anytime I have a problem,
You were
I have
saying that
someone
earlier.
responding,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah,
or if I
that's so
have a
good.
question, or
Yeah.
like you get a human response immediately.
Mhm.
Well, it might not be immediately because New Zealand to America sometimes the time
The old
difference
time
can-
difference.
can
Yeah.
mess with you. But overall, like the response is amazing, and they really support the teachers who use Kai's Education. They really do.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's definitely something. I know we've got an amazing support team back at home that work hard with trying to create and make things as best we can for you guys. So I'm glad to hear that.
Well, I want to thank you guys so much
No.
for joining us today.
Thank you for having us. It's been
And
fun.
Thank everyone for tuning in and watching
Thank
right now.
you.
And if you guys are at FETC, you need to go check out their booth
Yes, come
and
see us.
see it working live in
Yeah.
action. And if you're not, go check them out on their website so you can see a little bit more about what you guys do.
Yeah.
I hope you guys join us. We'll be back at 4 o'clock later today. And then we'll be back tomorrow morning too for some more sessions. But thank you guys so much for joining us.
Thank
and
you.
we'll see you soon.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.